This is gonna look worse before it looks better, I think.
We had to build a plank.
Baking my love language.
Oh my god!
Oh, I just stepped in a puddle.
I could just sit here and look at it. You guys, I'm pretty sure it's gonna rain all week. I mean, it is a good thing, but like that kind of changes my plans a little bit in the renovation of things. You know what I mean? Oh, today's 80% chance of rain. Tomorrow's 70%, Wednesday 50, Thursday 40, 40, and 30. So it's kind of gonna taper off. Hi, welcome back to the vlog. We need to do something today to prep for tomorrow. Tomorrow, the guy that installed, the company rather, that installed our fireplace, halfway. They were not gonna finish it, so it's still the boxes. See inside, we have it all kind of blocked off because there's missing drywall, which we're doing today. They're coming back tomorrow because it's kind of been an open-ended project because like they weren't finished, like a good home builder, I did not pay them in full. That's what you do. You don't pay them in full until they're done. So they actually recommended it. They were like, hold back 10%. And then when we come out to finish the install, we'll install it. Like, unlike our sheetrock guys that were so nice, but I mean, just real facts. Like, I paid them in full, like a dummy, and I literally, as I was giving him the check, I'm like, but you're gonna come back and fix the holes, right? He did not. That's a lesson learned. So this I did. They are coming. They keep following up to see if the sheetrock is done, and it's just not there. He's not coming back. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna do it myself. So we're gonna go and get some sheetrock panels, some smaller ones, but they're coming tomorrow. So we're gonna clean this area up just a little bit, and I'm gonna measure just the patches. I mean, it's just patching. It's not crazy. And this fireplace wall, I actually want to do a really cool, in my head I'm like, I see like a really cool texture, plaster look or a limestone wash or something on this. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be not a hole and a hole. Okay. Just gonna get like 4 or 5 smaller pieces and then kind of go from there. Okay, let's go to the hardware store, get that. I'll also need some drywall screws. I could kind of use what they kind of pulled off.
Only us would buy drywall in the rain. Red baby! It's sprinkling. Oh, I just stepped in a puddle.
It's pretty much raining. We're not gonna be able to bring the drywall out here. We're gonna have to drive underneath the thing. I'm gonna be a contractor entrance. You say you haven't been here in a long time? No one's here. So I've been thinking about how I'm going to construct the railings on the front porch. And I was like, the only way that makes sense to me is to do dowels. Like this, like dowels. Jig it. I need this. So we think that this is the pieces that we're gonna have to go with. So they're only basically like 24, like 2-foot squares.
663 each.
Because I know we can't fit the 4x8 panels, like the ones that are up there. We can't fit those. I'm just gonna look at this all-purpose drywall mud. I have some in the shed. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have a bucket like that, but smaller. I'm over here with like a box cutter thing. This is gonna look worse before it looks better, I think. I have to get off the like unevenness so that I can match up new drywall to it. Like this up here, I've been kind of cutting away at this, taking off like weird angles, and it's, you know, that's gotta come off so that I have enough space to even attach a new one. So I'm literally just hacking at the wall over here. Oh man. Okay, I've been doing like the little pieces and I was trying to wrap my head around it. So I was just cutting like little strips to fill in here. I feel like it's just like a lot of like little patching. I'm not too concerned with like this area too. So if we don't do it perfect, it's not a bad thing. it's because the mantel's gonna be here. So it's gonna come, you know, across the top and down the side. So a lot of it is going to be covered up. I don't do it perfect. So yeah, that's the excuse I'm giving. But then I just opened this paper joint tape. It's not sticky. I don't know why I assumed it was sticky. So I literally was like, do you wet it? Like, how does this work? So I'm not the only person that has asked that. You can dampen and not soak it, but basically you put a layer of compound. So it helps you to have like a solid surface so there's not like a crevice there. So that actually makes sense. So this is like a next step kind of thing. I think I'm gonna have to cut all this off. I think it has to be one. This is okay because that didn't really have any of these like connection pieces, like how they installed the fireplace. But since there's like, you know, it's raised here, this actually needs to be all one piece. Otherwise, this piece isn't going to be flush. It's not flush. This may be a project after they're done. I'm so tired. I'm like, I don't know.
Does this go all the way up?
All the way up.
That stops running, as you can notice. So I'll start with the remote. The remote, it's all touch screen. So you just tap it. Click on. So now that that's on, there's a few other options. Have it on, burn everything off for about 4 to 6 hours.
Oh, okay.
That gets all of the, you know, probably once all the sheetrock and everything's
Yeah,
done. Burn off all the extra construction dust. I'll let everything cure like it's supposed to.
Just unscrew that. Put one big non-combustible board right there.
Ah.
'Cause you can get this stuff. You can put Durarock, Hardy,
Durarock,
Hardy,
yeah.
Hardy
Yeah.
Factory, and that's
Just not sheet.
4 AA batteries in there.
And that'll run the fireplace.
That'll turn the fireplace on only, not the fan, not the lights. There's a little switch here.
You guys! I mean, she does it around her. She doesn't look very pretty. But the fireplace itself looks awesome. I am obsessed. Well, it's a black box. Let's turn it on. I woke up this morning way late because it is raining. It was like the calmest I've ever been. It is raining so much. We had to build a plank of wood, scrap wood, just for everyone to walk. For even us to get to our car. Look at this rain, you guys. Look at. Hi, honey. Okay, now we can finally turn on the fireplace.
Oh my god! Oh god! Oh my god!
I can't believe I just did that! I just kicked my coffee.
Oh
No!
There wasn't much in it.
no! No, I saw a bush. Still.
And it should spark on the left, he said.
Nice.
That is so cool. Look how pretty. I love the brick in the back. I love all of it. I love a real flame. And then there's also lights. The embers light up. Look at that. That's so nice. Something that he also said, which made me so happy, because do you guys remember right after I got here to start renovating this house, we had that massive storm, that winter storm in like February, and like Texas, like the whole grid shut down. So we didn't have power. I was at my parents' house. We didn't have power for 5 days. It was bad. We were melting snow for water. We had run out of everything, and they live on a hill, so we couldn't, it was all iced over, so we couldn't get down the hill without sliding, so we couldn't leave. So we were just trying to it was intense. We had all of the burners on the stove. They have they have propane. We had enough propane to power the stove. So we had all of the burners turned on and we were standing or sitting by the stove, which was probably so bad, but like we were just trying to stay warm at that point. He said that there is a battery powered startup on this. So it can start if we had, I was like we had the freeze, it will start the flame. It won't power the lights or anything like that, but it will start the flame so you have heat if it, you know, you don't have power, which made me so happy. I could just sit here and look at it. Can't you?
Yeah, once it's actually cold,
I know.
then it doesn't feel good. Then we'd make hot chocolate and more hot
He's
chocolate.
speaking my love language. And what else?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
I was gonna say s'mores, but we can't. do
S'mores? No, we can't. It has a glass front, so it's not like the flame is you. Oh, see the fan turned on. That actually blows the heat out into the room.
that. Really?
Yeah, and then you can turn down the fan to like a 2 or a 3 or whatever.
Look at her. She's beautiful. They said she was perfect. She was a perfect little angel. She's beautiful, huh?
The windows closed, the fear and doubt. I stopped and turned, trying to find out. There might be something I forgot, but all I know is that I miss you a lot. A lot. 7 days of eternity, 7 days in another country. Every cell screams, stay right here, and my legs, they freeze us in fear.
Okay, got the deck clean, I got the plywood picked up, I got a power wash, the rock, I watered my roses. I think they're thriving, but I don't know if they're getting enough sunlight, but I might just be saying that because it's been raining so much that it's been really cloudy. This one was already kind of reaching this way, kind of like going towards the sun when I bought it, but I don't know, they seem to be okay. I've been kind of pruning them and getting off the dead flowers, and so that it promotes new growth, and I have had some like new rose buds pop up. So I just like gave them a really good drink of water. I've just been kind of pouring some in, but I let it drain out the bottom. So Thermacell reached out to sponsor a video. Big thank you to Thermacell. I knew things like this existed, but not this particular kind. This repels mosquitoes. If you know anything about me, you know I get eaten alive by mosquitoes. I always have my whole life. I've tried different mosquito repellents. I have to constantly spray myself, and I hate doing it. I hate the way it smells. I hate the way it feels on my skin, everything about it, but I have to, otherwise I literally get bit from head to toe. All summer until it starts to get cold in Texas, which really isn't until December, I get eaten alive. So this is amazing. We're gonna install it together. I'm very excited. They're basically like little repelling pods that go about 20 feet apart. They basically link together. And you can do like a large area or a smaller area, like if you have like a barbecue pit area or like this front patio. We've been working outside so much that I'm miserable. There is a smart hub that connects to the power outside, and then you link them to the actual repellers that link together throughout your yard. So the repellers are actually like super sleek and really nice. They're like little pods that stick up out of the ground, and they just repel mosquitoes. I'm very excited. So they have the stakes, which we're actually going to use if you were to need to install them where there's concrete or stone. They actually have these hardscape bases that you can attach them to. Repellers should be placed within 10 feet of the zone you want to protect, and for continuous protection up to 20 feet apart from each other. We're over here by the AC unit. Sorry if you can hear the AC, but this has kind of become a hub for lots of things. The internet is here, the backup power, the AC unit is here, over here behind the rock. And so I have power here. So I felt like this was like a perfect place. Love when they make it easy with a template. The hub is right behind the rock right there. Okay, that took some thought process. I was like, okay, you have to put them out of the way so that obviously we don't hit them with our feet or the lawnmower. So you kind of want them close to something else, the trees or the stone or the actual porch. Okay, I'm gonna download the app. Click on the name to name your system and turn your system on and off here. Set schedules and timers to automate your protection outdoors. Get notified of system status. They're lighting up. This is very exciting. I can't wait for these to be turned on because I'm getting eaten alive. Look on my ankle, right there. You see that? Do you see that right there? They are starting. Must be almost 5. So it is much later now. You may be asking yourself, McKenna, did you finish the drywall around the fireplace? The answer is no. We have like all the boards there, right there. I just started to feel like it was getting patchy, and really my urgency to do it is because the fireplace guy said that it should be done before they come back, and failed at that, obviously, did not get that done. They didn't mind too much. They were like, it's fine. And I told them I was going to be doing the drywall myself. So I was going to be careful. And obviously at the end of the day, it's my fireplace. I bought it. If I mess it up, it's my fault. They're done. They're wrapped up. Now I just need to figure out the best way to do it and really think about it. He did mention at the top, that's what we were kind of talking about while they were here. He said instead, see, I patched it here, and then I was going to come and patch the joint with the tape and the mud, so just float it. He said instead of even having this patch itself, just get a bigger piece of hardy board or Duralock, and it's a non-combustible material. And so that's what this is. He was like, you can just get a bigger piece, just unscrew it here and get a bigger piece and then put it the whole width. And then you won't have so many seams, and then we'll just have to worry about where this is happening. We just had to cut so many holes down here because the electrician and the plumber needed to get to the unit in order, and the hose, how they did the fireplace, like the hose for the gas was all crinked up there. So they had to get in there. Well, I was like, well, the sheetrock guys are going to come back anyways and patch the holes. So it's fine. We just need to get access to it. And then I'm the one that's having to fix it. So just need to patch it the right way so that it's nice and smooth. And then we'll come back and do kind of like a plaster texture thing on top. So it's it's okay if there's some seams there because you won't see it later. My plan is to work on that when we do the living room, and that is going to be after the kitchen. And we are moving back into the kitchen. We've actually kind of already started on projects, so it's kind of in disarray over there. I'm excited for some warmth and another stage of the kitchen to be done. Kind of is gonna reignite my creative juices on that. And then when the kitchen's done, we're gonna finish up the outdoor stuff like the pavers. I need to decide on the pavers, you guys. Thank you guys so much for voting. I think majority, even though it's very split 50-50 between the 2 paver samples that we got, you guys leaned more towards the more organic one, but I think what I want to do is go back to the hardware store and actually lay out a larger section of that paver to see how the color variation. Hello. She's joining the chat. Hi. Thank you. So I thought if I laid it out, I could kind of see, it could put my mind at ease on, am I going to like all the color variation or am I not? And I should go with the other one. So we will do that very soon when we're going to head back outside after it like really dries up outside. She had a spa day. You look beautiful. Your haircut looks beautiful. We are definitely entering cozy season. I feel like having the fireplace is like making it feel more like the new season is coming and a cooler time of year is coming, which is my favorite time of year. So that's a huge thing. Like the fireplace is going to be huge. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys again on Thursday for another one. Right, Kinsley? We will see them. They're part of our family. I don't know what she's doing. Like, is she just going to stand here on my shoulder or what? Like, what's going to happen? Are you going to sleep standing up? Bye, guys.